Howdy, and welcome to the 19th season premiere of the Texas Bucket List. My name is Shane McAuliffe, and over the years of doing this show, I have stayed at many hotels across the great state of Texas. But for a hotel to end up on this list, it's gotta be pretty spectacular. Over in San Antonio, you'll find that hotel, and with its incredible amount of history, it is well worth a stop on the Texas Bucket List. The stories of old San Antonio go back centuries, and on some of the most hallowed ground in the whole state, you'll find the Menger Hotel, a hot spot for a whole lot of folks for nearly 200 years.
San Antonio has a great culture, and the employees here are the nicest people I've ever worked with.
Garvin O'Neill is the general manager of the hotel that happens to be right next to the Alamo.
It's history next door to Big H history.
Yeah. Garvin has worked in some of the most prestigious properties in our great state, but being in hospitality wasn't his first plan.
I was in chemical engineering.
Wow.
And I got a D in calculus my freshman year. So I said, maybe this ain't for me.
After a long career, Garvin decided to turn in his keys for a profession as a professor at Texas Tech. But when the call came in from the current owners of the Menger, the famed Moody family, Garvin was ready to check back in. Just couldn't miss the opportunity to manage
I loved
something.
this hotel for years, stayed at this hotel lots, and got the Menger, yeah.
What is it about this hotel? Why does it resonate with you so much?
Because it has a sense of history.
Opened in 1859, just 23 years after the fall of the Alamo, the hotel was built by William and Mary Menger. Originally a brewery with a boarding house, the Mengers used their plentiful profits to build one of the finest full-service hotels west of the Mississippi.
So you're in the original wing of the hotel that opened in 1859.
Okay.
Hotel was instantly successful and financially successful.
To this day, you'll still find some of the furniture the Mengers had a hand in putting in the place.
The Mengers went to Europe between the 50s and the 70s to buy great pieces of antique furniture like the Steinway. We have this great grandfather clock that was original and was in the lobby here all the way back to the 1870s.
That's amazing. I mean, works of art. They are absolutely amazing pieces of furniture. I can't believe you guys don't have them roped off.
That's a great question.
Over the years, plenty of people have puffed up a pillow at the Menger, including several celebrities. Roy Rogers saddled up in his own room. Babe Ruth took a swing at staying here. Even poets and presidents enjoyed many evenings at the Menger.
Grant stayed here. Lee stayed here. McKinley stayed here. Eisenhower stayed here. Clinton stayed here.
The Colonial Room is where everyone gathered over the years, and it's known for a tasty treat.
Great old hotels typically have signature dishes.
Okay.
And the Menger is no different.
Really?
And over the course of the many years, this restaurant became known for mango ice cream.
Mango?
So we homemade the mango ice cream.
That is fantastic.
Isn't that pretty good?
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
That is full of mango flavor.
Oh yeah, it's mostly mango.
There's another aspect to the Menger Hotel that's an extremely popular subject, the spooky stories.
I think when it comes to paranormal, it's the power of suggestion. So people come in thinking, well, this place is haunted. Then you walk the hallways over there and it's wooden floors and they creak, right? Yeah, they creak and you're like, wow, that's weird.
One of the hottest spots for hauntings is the King Ranch Suite. It was in this very room, on this very bed, that Richard King, the founder of the King Ranch, passed away in 1885.
It's also the most requested room in the hotel because people want to go and have Richard King visit him. And he's the most popular ghost, apparently, in the hotel.
Garvin gives all the credit for the creepy clatter and creaks to the hotel's age. But there's still those instances.
I've got employees that swear.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah. And most of it is that way. It's where they get. Oh, I was changing a light bulb and someone was tugging at me. As I'm changing a light bulb, I look around, nobody's there. Okay, maybe. I've had one fleeting moment where something very bizarre, I sensed somebody being next to me up there. but I haven't let it get to my head.
Then there's the Menger Bar, which is deserving of its own story. But this time, we only check in on the history of one of the most storied places to stay in the Lone Star State.
You're just a steward of this property, and you're here to make sure you're taking care of the old lady the best you can.
Does the old lady treat you nicely back?
Oh yeah, God, this hotel does.
So if seeing history while experiencing Texas history is high on your list, staying at the Menger Hotel is a marvelous stop to check out on the Texas bucket list.
But if you want to get a sense of culture and kind of go back in time to the late 1800s and get a feel of San Antonio from that perspective, then you probably need to stay at the Menger.